Now, vehicle tracking, accurately predicting the movements of steered vehicles, including cars, trucks, service vehicles, and airplanes throughout the design process, optimizing road and site geometrics by helping users quickly evaluate design alternatives. Now, performing real-time analysis to quickly get the information or feedback necessary to make the next design decision, which also includes monitoring compliance to design standards, such as AASHTO. Now, this feature in vehicle tracking is probably one of the best features using this tool. Now, how long do you think it will take to design a roundabout? Typically, hours, but within just a few clicks, okay, you can lay out a roundabout in Civil 3D. Now, similar to AutoCAD and Civil 3D, you can easily make adjustments simply by using grips. Okay, and notice the dynamic functionality with every single move of your grips. Okay, not only does it automatically update the roundabout line work and design values, but also the signage type and location placement. Okay, you can add other design features such as a crosswalk, and it dynamically updates the rest of the design. And once the roundabout is laid out, you can quickly access the different parts of the roundabout and edit your initial layout by refining it within the Edit Wizard. You can see here within the wizard, it's neatly broken down into a tree format. So that's the leg. And then all the different parameters within that leg 4. And define other detailed parameters, such as the crosswalk. And after the design has been refined, a Civil 3D corridor of the roundabout can be created. Okay, just that fast. Okay, and after the design has been refined, a Civil 3D corridor of the roundabout can be created. And not only do you have a design layout, but also Civil 3D features and objects that you can tie back into your Civil 3D design, giving you a complete design package. Now imagine trying to figure out the conflicts of a vehicle's turning path in relation to the roadway elevation and trying to determine the extent of the affected roadway if there's a conflict. That seems pretty complex, and it is. Well, now you don't have to suffer and delay performing such an analysis because there's a tool, the ground conflict tool, that comes with vehicle tracking. Now, just that fast, the analysis is done. And vehicle tracking graphically displays the affected area that is in conflict with the vehicle's path and also displays the depth of the conflict. Okay, in the previous slide, we demonstrated the ground conflict analysis. Well, in this slide, we're going to demonstrate the vertical clearance tool, which detects when the vertical clearance envelope cuts the vertical alignment and gives you a warning symbol at that location. In this first vertical alignment, there's smooth curves to demonstrate the vertical clearance tool. After the analysis is ran, you can place more points along the vehicle's path to assess further clearance, capturing a visual at key points along the path. Now the second vertical alignment is similar to the first, but there's an intentional modification that has been made to show the warning symbols that the vehicle tracking displays when a vertical clearance conflict has been detected. Okay, now editing the vertical alignment through your grips can easily update your alignment and quickly perform the analysis once more to better your design, providing the best solution for your clients. Right, now getting back to the basics, creating a vehicle swept path is just like any other turning movement software. You're simply going to choose your vehicle type and then click your points to define your path. Vehicle tracking makes the process even simpler. By simply clicking on line work in the direction of the intended vehicle path, both forward and reverse movements. Now, inserting vehicle turning templates that come with the software are just clicks away. Now, these templates can be printed or inserted into your drawing plans for detailed information. And vehicle tracking offers a graphical report for the vehicle's articulation angles. Now, quickly, you can perform design checks and evaluate warning and violations. Now, this feature allows designers and engineers to add any design notes and/or justifications to the vehicle swept path, giving you a simple QA/QC reporting process to ensure that the design is at its best for your clients. Now, access the vehicle library to choose from a global list of vehicles, trains, and airplanes according to design standards. Now, as we saw from the previous slide, laying out a vehicle swept path is very easy. Now, selecting your vehicle, I'll use the SU30. And the swept path creation can also be done selecting any one of the preset angles with a click of the mouse within the software to display and evaluate if a turn can be made or not. Now, using the existing line work from my design, I can utilize that to define my swept path. And just using your grips, you can modify your path without having to undo or redraw the entire swept path. Now you can access and include vehicle profile outline and vehicle information, such as this one. And animation of the vehicle's path are just clicks away. You can present a 2D or a 3D simulation to better convey vehicle movement to your clients. Now control the simulation playback with full motion through the animation dialog box. To switch driving views, okay, you can zoom in and zoom out, observe wheel movements from an undercarriage, and gain turning movement perspectives both forward and reverse.